Well. Last time I don't think it was the last time I played, but when I faced Payson, it was the battle for who was the seventh best fandom player in the Melee Riders room. I think now that I'm facing Adelaide, this will be the battle for eighth place.
I have returned. I have not played, I believe, since I lost to Alex and some other guy in the Fandom Triple Threat tournament thingy in 2023.
So hopefully by the end of this, I don't keep plummeting through the rankings. I would like to, not be the worst in that group.
And now there's these highly edited, epic intros with dramatic music. That's not me. I don't know how to be dramatic. I kind of knew Dylan for a while, and now we've become very close.
So hopefully I win today, but good luck to Adelaide. Should be a fun match. I don't know. Should be good. Bye.
He has reached hunky boy tier, which in my terminology means that he's a really good friend. So I don't want to beat him up, but with the induction of Fight Night, I guess I gotta go for Karate Kid and beat his ass. So let's see how that goes.
Hello there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. Very exciting one here. We got Adelaide Spence going up against Dylan Vanthuyne. Looking forward to this because Dylan and Spence both painted this really well. Dylan on a losing streak, but if they beat Adelaide, they're not the worst player in the Melee Riders room. I like that idea. Like that's a good way to gauge who the players and stuff. And then you got Spence, who until they just said it, I was confused because they took last season off in singles. Totally forgot about that they were just playing in teams last year. So they've been playing in teams, but we haven't seen Spence in singles, and I completely forgot about that until this moment. So can they what's the Nico math on that? Let's get into it. It's late at night. We've all had totally chill evenings. Nothing's happened. Let's get into it, starting with round number 1. It's going to start like this. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're going to be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. You have 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the match. Players, any questions as we kick this one off? Great. All right. First question is in the category of criminal underworld. In John Wick Chapter 2, Julius, who grants John safe passage back to New York, is the manager of the Continental in what European city? All those words just to ask for a city. Thought it was going to be something way more epic, but it wasn't. This is exciting. I like this. I wasn't going to be here for this match because we were going to shoot it earlier, but now we're shooting it later. Nick is unavailable. I was able to step in, so I'm happy to be here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Julius sounds vaguely French. I put Paris.
And Dylan.
Put Rome.
Rome is correct.
Shit.
All right, next question is in the category of James Bond. Who plays Dr. Christmas Jones in The World Is Not Enough? What if your name was Christmas? That would be silly. That would be very silly. And yet, here we are. Here we are. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, repeat the question.
All right, that was going to be the first repeat for Dylan. Your question again. Who plays Dr. Christmas Jones in The World Is Not Enough?
Rewrite that Neater now.
What did you say?
Neaser.
I hosted a match recently that Dylan played in as a team. Or did I host that? Or was I just backstage?
I think you were backstage.
Yeah, you're right. I was backstage. Oh, I totally was. Yeah. And Dylan got a question about a certain director he's fond of. 5, 4. Chris Columbus. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
Is that the one that Michelle Yeoh is in?
She's in it. Let's go to Spence.
So is it not Rosamund Pike?
It is not Rosamund Pike. We're looking for Denise Richards. Denise Richards.
Okay.
Your next question is coming in the category of DC. What is the first name of the villain Turnbull in Jonah Hex? Though now that I'm thinking about it, Michelle Yeoh is not in that movie. She's in the other one, the one before it.
Oh,
but I don't want to say in case it comes up later. I've been told I'm not allowed to talk about fandom things while hosting fandom. So I just vaguely talk about movies, and then I'm like, yeah, this thing, the one, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Quentin.
And Dylan. Quentin is correct. Both on the board. It is 2-1. Your next question is in the category of Worlds of DC. In which Worlds of DC film will you find a neighborhood known as Edge Keys? That's pretty cool.
I think I know why you're laughing, Spence.
Spence laughing at the question. Just laughing. What is so funny, Spence?
I'll tell you later.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
So we play on a trios team, and a very similar question about this was asked. Blue Beetle.
Gotcha. And Spence.
Shout out to my Nick Tuig, Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle is correct. Your next question is in the category of Disney animation. Which character leaves a note behind that Pooh finds in 2011's Winnie the Pooh? So Ellie's been very into a certain fandom film from this category involving kitty cats. I tried to get her to watch this one, 2011's Winnie the Pooh. She watched about a minute and a half and then went, no! And I had to turn it off. 5.
Is there another Oliver and Company fan out there?
I've seen The Lion King 100 times in the past.
Damn it.
Pens out. Let's go to Spence.
Piglet?
And Dylan.
I said Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin is correct.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, your next question is in the category of Fight Night. What specifically is Rocky wrapped in after defeating Ivan Drago in Rocky 4? Beautiful question. Incredible stuff. The smile on Dylan's face just says it all. 5, 4,
Why the
3,
fuck are you smiling?
1. But exactly. Dylan.
It's the most American movie ever.
And Spence.
American flag.
American flag is correct. So 5-3. Your next question is in the category of mixed bag. Name a fandom film that features the Chinese crime syndicate, the Triads.
The fuck?
I can confirm that Nick Tuig did not write this question.
What?
And I can tell you that based on the font. Based on the font. We don't ask our writers to use different fonts so we can identify, but this one person specifically always uses a different font. That's how I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
Nothing.
And Spence.
I just put Rush Hour.
Rush Hour is correct. We would have accepted
Yeah.
any of the 3 Rush Hour films. We also would have accepted Lethal Weapon 4.
Okay.
All right.
Any of them.
Your next question is in the category of the Wizarding World. Name one of the 2 people in Dumbledore's office who leave Harry alone just before he uses the pensieve for the first time in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. A lot of words again. I apologize. Today was a pretty good day. I had a long evening. I had band practice tonight. Rehearsal went a little rough. I was ready to message and be like, guys, I'm not going to make it. But I made it. We figured it out. We made it happen. And yeah, it was a good day overall, though. I had a BLT for dinner. It was delicious. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
I think Snape is there sometimes.
And Dylan.
I put Snape.
Both are incorrect. We're looking for Mad-Eye Moody,
Damn it.
aka Barty Crouch Jr., or Cornelius Fudge. So, your penultimate question is coming in the category of Epic Adventures. Who plays Helena Shaw in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny? This is the one where destiny is in the form of a dial. This movie came out about maybe a month after my daughter was born, and I went to see it opening day with my dad, and there was no one in the theater, and I went, that's not good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Spence, let's go to you.
Fleabag is fucking great. Give you all a bridge.
Amen. And Dylan.
I still haven't seen it. I put Penelope Cruz.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge is correct, so Spence ties it up with that one. It is 5-5. Your final question is coming in the category of sci-fi icons. In Back to the Future, what mode of transportation does Marty primarily use to get to school at the beginning of the film? This movie is very good. It is not one of my all-time favorites. I didn't see it till I was an adult, so it didn't have that like magic that it has for other people, but it's still very good. I remember when I came into the community and said I had never seen this movie, I was ostracized for years. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
So skateboard. I think he also holds on to other vehicles though.
Let's go to Spence.
Scatboard.
Skateboard is correct. So we are all tied up after round 1, 6-6. Dylan has used 1 repeat, but Spence has all 3 of theirs, and both challenges are intact. We're going to hit up round number 2 now. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece, unless you check down to multiple choice. Then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in this round. Any questions from the competitors?
No.
All right, your categories are horror icons, sci-fi icons, criminal underworld, Disney animation, Pixar, DreamWorks, YA, and Worlds of DC. Lots of animated shit. Spence, you're the higher ranked player, and we are tied, so you can decide, do you want to go first or defer?
Lots of animated shit, so I will spin first.
All right, sounds good. This will be the spin for Adelaide Spence.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it lands on the phone. All right, Dylan, what do you want to give Spence?
That's a good question. I did not think this did. Oh, let's go horror icons.
I've seen them all, at least. That's a story.
Right. Horror icons.
Shit, I'm not going to be left with anything. I did not think this did. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, keep going.
All right, Spence, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of horror icons. Are you ready?
Sure.
Which horror icons film features multiple group therapy sessions?
Dream Warriors.
That is correct for 2
No,
points.
for 3, yeah, okay.
All right, your next question. Who plays Jen, a fame seeker who is killed by Michael in Halloween Resurrection?
Fame seeker is an interesting word.
2 words.
Unless there's like a hyphen in there, I don't know how that counts.
It was. There was
multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Katie Sackhoff, B, Daisy McCracken, C, Melissa Benoist, or D, Becca Tobin.
Everyone's favorite, Katie Sackhoff.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your next question. How does Shelly die in Friday the 13th, Part 3?
Fuck you, Dylan. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, throat slit, B, decapitated, C, falls off a roof, or D, drowns.
Throat slit.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your next question. What profession does the character Sartain have in Halloween 2018?
The fuck is a Sartain? Shit. What are professions in that movie? That's the more important question.
Fine.
I'll go multiple, so I'm not a dumbass.
All right, your options are A, police officer, B, psychologist, C, bartender, or D, singer.
I was waiting for podcaster, so I'm glad I didn't shoot. Can you repeat those?
Yes, your options are A, police officer, B, psychologist, C, bartender, or D, singer.
Let's go B. Some boy.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question, Adelaide. In 2010's A Nightmare on Elm Street, what type of location does Nancy work at?
Restaurants.
That is correct for 2 points.
Diner. Is that
Okay.
Restaurant diner is correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So Spence, clean sweep of the opponent's choice for icons, gets their total up to 13. Dylan is still at 6, but we're going to bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Mr. Dylan.
That might have been the worst choice I've ever made. All right.
Landed on Disney Animation.
Yeah, I'll go again.
Fair enough. This is what you are going to be stuck with. And you land on
what the fuck?
Yes!
This is bullshit.
What would you like, Dylan?
That's a good question.
Opponent's choice.
Let's go with... I've seen all the films. I'm going to go YA.
Yeah!
All right. Taking their questions in the category of YA. Dylan,
no, I haven't seen all the films, but no, we're good. Yeah,
are you ready, Dylan?
Yeah.
First question. Which YA film features characters running a court system where trials end in execution based on public sentiment?
Yeah.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Allegiant, B, The Hunger Games, C, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, or D, The Scorch Trials.
Allegiant.
That is correct for 1 point.
I wasn't sure if it was that or Insurgent. Fuck.
Your second question. Who plays the tribute Joanna Mason in The Hunger Games Catching Fire?
Which one was that? Fuck.
5, 4,
Multiple
3.
choice.
All right, your options are A, Jenna Malone, B,
Fuck.
Hunter Schafer, C, Mackenzie Foy, or D, Natalie Emanuel.
Jenna Malone.
Correct for 1
I
point.
fucking hate myself.
Your next question. What rank was Jasper in the Confederate Army when he was turned into a vampire in the Twilight Saga Eclipse?
Fuck it. Lieutenant.
That is incorrect.
God
Spence.
damn it.
Sergeant?
It is also incorrect. We were looking for major. Major.
Okay.
But you both said multiple choice options. Shocker, right? All right, your next question, Dylan. In the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, Aslan awakens what kind of objects that then aid on the battlefield in the final battle against the Telemarine?
I'll go to multiple choice.
Okay, your options are A, rocks, B, trees, C, statues, or D, bugs.
Those are really good options. I'll go statues.
Fuck, that is incorrect. Spence, for a 1 point steal. Is it A, rocks, B, trees, C, statues, or D, bugs?
Are they discount ents? Let's go trees.
That is correct.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan, your final question. At what type of location does the Safe Haven have a meeting and unveil a new carving stone at the end of the Maze Runner, The Death Cure?
Beach.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
All right, so at the end of Dylan's turn, he gets his total up to 10, but with the steal, Spence is at 14. So it is a 4-point game. We're going to get into the betting round. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to say the category. Players are then going to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If they get the question right, they will gain the points they bet. If they get the question wrong, they will lose the points that they bet. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we've reached the end of the match. Players, any questions?
No.
First category is the worlds of DC. Let's get bets, starting with Spence.
1.
Okay, and Dylan.
2.
Okay, your question is, in Shazam, what is the last superpower that Billy discovers he has?
Shit.
It was a good movie. Kind of suffered from coming out like 2 weeks before another big comic book movie that kind of took over the world, but it's still good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Flight.
And Dylan.
Flight.
Flight is correct. So it is now a 3-point game, 15-12, as we get into your second category. That category is creature features. Let's get bets, starting with Dylan.
2.
Okay, and Spence.
0.
Okay. Your question is, at the end of 1990's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder supposedly falls into what specifically where he is believed to have been killed? This is one of those movies I have nostalgia for. It's not very good, but I enjoy watching it. Every other sequel, or I guess the other 2 sequels, not bleh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Sorry, Nazario. Let's go to Dylan.
Trash compactor.
And Spence.
Vat of acid. I don't know what a vat is, but I've heard it used.
I don't think I can take Dylan's answer. We were looking for a garbage truck. A garbage truck is the answer.
I'll challenge. Why not? I think it's like the garbage compactor in the back of the truck.
All right. We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we're back from the challenge. Dylan is correct. I talked to Nick. I also talked to someone else, and they all agree. So it is 14-15 in favor of Spence. Dylan does keep his challenge as we get into your next category. It is James Bond. Let's get bets, starting with Spence.
Fuck you, Joe Farrelly.
And Dylan.
I'll go 1.
All right, your question is, which James Bond film features a computer hacking site in Siberia being destroyed by the main villain's weapon? Very exciting stuff. If Dylan hits this, we will be all tied up.
Could be, right? What's it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Spence, let's start with you.
Spectre?
And Dylan.
Spectre?
Both incorrect. We're looking for GoldenEye. So Dylan will lose 1 point, but it is still a 2-point game as we get into the penultimate category. The category is Fight Night. Let's get bets, starting with Dylan.
Whatever. Let's just go 2 and see what happens.
And Spence.
Let's go 0 and see what happens.
All right. Question is, who plays Paulie in the Rocky franchise?
Okay.
I'm very stressed. If Dylan hits this, we're tied going into the final question. If Dylan misses, the game goes to Spence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Is Mickey Ward a guy?
And Dylan.
Is his name Burt Young?
Burt Young is the correct answer. And we are all tied up.
Ooh.
1 category remaining, 15 all. The final category is DreamWorks animation. Let's get bets, starting with Spence.
If this is a Dogman question, I'm jumping out this window.
And Dylan.
Oh shit, is that eligible?
Your question is, in Dogman,
Motherfucker!
what was the name of the dog whose head gets sewn on to the body of a man? Wow, you called that?
I was gonna watch it like tomorrow.
Holy shit. The fact that you called that. Wow. Oh my god. All right.
Saving my repeats for sudden death.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Dog.
And Dylan.
Sparky.
Both are incorrect. The answer is Greg. Greg.
Who the
That's a
fuck
dumb
named a
name
dog
for a dog.
Greg?
We're going to sudden death. All right, here's how it's going to work. It's going to be round 1, whiteboard round. I'm not going to give you the category. I'm just going to say the question. You guys have the same amount of repeats and stuff. First player to hit while the other player misses will be the winner. So, Dylan, you have 2 repeats. Spence, you have all 3. Any questions?
No.
All right. Your first question in sudden death is, in The Incredible Hulk, Bruce pretends to have what profession in order to sneak into the college lab to find files on him that have been deleted?
We'll see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
Janitor.
And Dylan.
Janitor.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for pizza delivery man. Pizza delivery man.
Oh, yeah.
So it's still 15 all. Your next question. Who are the toys trying to save out in the rain in the flashback at the beginning of Toy Story 4?
Wait, right? No, fuck. Shit, I rewatched this.
Great movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna be so mad if I miss this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
Said Woody.
And Spence.
RC.
And your winner, Adelaide Spence. RC was the correct answer. A phenomenal match. It did not let us down, this one. Both players are really good. Like, let's be honest. We've talked about this for a while, that Dylan, I think, kind of talks the game of like, I'm Dylan, and I'm mild-mannered. I'm not going to brag about myself, but Dylan's good, damn it. Took Spence to sudden death. Really exciting. Fought back. Made a key challenge there. Really good stuff. But Spence also, the time off from playing in singles, it didn't affect too much. They're still playing really well. And they got the win today. So really exciting stuff. Let's go talk to the players and see how they're feeling in the post-match interviews. Dylan, maybe not the way you wanted it to go, because now you're apparently lower than Spence in the Melee Writers room as far as Fandom Fights go. But I think you played great. Like, you played round 2 round 3 really bold. You were betting on a lot of categories that you just like didn't like. But I think you made every decision. I think I would have made the same decisions that you did. I think you had the strategy down pat. And it was really close the whole match. Like, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel all right. I kind of screwed up majorly in terms of what categories I picked, what category I picked for Adelaide and what category I picked for myself. Definitely should have given them like something different and then left horror icons for me to pick. Would have been a different game. Yeah, it's a bummer, but oh well. It was a fun match. Adelaide's cool. Don't mind losing to them. Yeah, it's fine.
That's fair. Who would you mind losing to? Like, if you lost to someone, would you just be like really pissed?
Let me tell you. Well, now I have to play Andrew Barr because I need to beat someone in the Melee Writers room. And I feel like me and him are going to battle it out for the last place spot.
Yeah, and he'll definitely give you a run for your money as far as just like pretending to know things and then not knowing anything. Like, I'm not saying you do that. I'm saying that's all he does the whole match. He'll be like, "Oh, I just rewatched Conquest of the Planet of the Apes." No, you didn't, Bar. Shut up. But I would love to see that. That sounds phenomenal, Dylan. Congrats on a match well played. We'll see you next time. Spence, it seems like you haven't missed a beat. How you feeling?
I think 14 points with sudden death is not something to be proud of. I think. Well, no, because we bet 2 and we both missed, so it was down to 13.
You're right.
I think I messaged Nick, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, can I come back? I need to be like a jobber, because there's no way that people like Alex and Jeremy and Will should have negative records. That's fucked up. Like, I think there are good players who the skill ceiling is so high that they can't afford to be less than perfect. And I want to be sure to fix that. I want to lose to as many good players as possible, which means that Dylan's not good enough to beat me. However, whoever I play next, when you beat me, then you're good.
Got it. Good to know. Spence, I'm going to ask you the same exact question I asked Dylan. Who would you just be pissed if you lost to, though? You want to lose, but who would you be pissed if you did lose to?
2 names. I think by Dylan's estimate, I think I need to rise to the ranks of the writers' room. So Jack Pinchuk, you're up next. Go fuck yourself. I'll kill you in Tim's honor. And then number 2, I would hate if I lost to Nick Carley, because as of 45 minutes ago, we went through hell, and I need to make him pay. He didn't do anything, but we shared trauma, so I need to make sure I get revenge on that.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll see if we can make anything happen. But Spence, you'll play again. I don't know when, but relatively soon, sooner than Dylan. No offense, Dylan. But you won the match, so that's fine. But congrats on the win. I'm excited to see that you're back in singles, and also while I pull up the schedule here, your team has either been back or it's about to come back. Mm-hmm. We're about to see the Born Identity return. We actually haven't shot it yet either. So, you excited about that?
I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
You can say whatever you want. It airs in like 2 days.
I'm happy I'm with Dean. I'm not happy you were fucking playing. You know what? I
think you guys have a shot at that.
I get to beat up another rider, Kaiser Huang. I'm gonna beat your ass. Robert, you're cool.
Yeah, beat up Kaiser. That's fair. He challenges too much. Spence, congrats on the win. We'll see you in the next one. We'll see you in a couple days for that team.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you to Dylan and Spence. Thank you to the rest of the Melee Writers Room. And thank you to Nick for writing this one. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great match. But until then, have a good night. See you next time.